Hey Adrian, how you doing, brother? Tell us about this event right here today.
Well, we're here, it's Bat for Hope, a celebrity softball game at Dodger Stadium, and benefiting Padres contra Cáncer, and just second year, second annual, and just looking to have a good time and raise some good funds for a great organization that helps kids with cancer.
Are you coaching today? Are you playing?
Do a little bit of everything. So go out there and have fun.
Doesn't that kind of tilt your team in favor of winning if you're on the other team?
Last year my team lost. Definitely doesn't help.
I run a boxing channel, so I know you're a boxing fan. I want to ask you some boxing questions. Tonight, Kovalev Ward, man, how do you see that going?
It's I think most experts have it as 50-50, and I think if Kovalev wins, it'll be maybe like a 9th or 10th round knockout, and if Ward wins, it'll be a decision. So, but I can't really pick a winner because they're both incredible, talents, athletes, and boxers, and they're definitely going to provide us a great fight.
We have a big fight next week, Vasily Lomachenko versus Nicholas Walters, another kind of pound for pound great fight. How do you see that going?
Times I've seen Walters fight, he's really impressed me. He's got a lot of skills. So even though Lomachenko is a great fighter as well, I possibly see Walters winning a decision that one.
Definitely want to ask you, man. Canelo Triple G hasn't happened yet. Why do you think that hasn't happened yet?
There's a lot of reasons. I think finding a catchweight is the main reason. I think both fighters, deservedly feel like they're the champ, and they're the one that should dictate what the terms should be under. And when you have two great fighters that are both wanting it to be on their terms, it makes it for a tough agreement. So, obviously Canelo wants to fight at a lower weight, and Golovkin wants to fight at a higher weight for their own reasons, and they're both understandable. So, those are the things. The same reason why Golovkin, probably wouldn't fight Ward or Kovalev because of the same catch weight. And even people think that 5 pounds, 7 pounds is a big difference, or it's not a big difference, but it is in the boxing world.
How does that fight go once it does happen?
You have to find out at what weight they do it at, and then you can get a better idea. But if they agree to a lower weight, and Golovkin's got to drain out a little bit, and maybe he'll have less power, and maybe Canelo has the edge. But if Canelo has to go up in weight, then he might be a little bloated, a little bit slower. So you just never know.
I saw a clip once right before Canelo Lara, and Canelo, I think, threw out the first pitch, and then he went in the locker room, and then you kind of introduced him to Yasiel, and I remember it kind of seemed to me that you and Yasiel had kind of been going back and forth on who would win, and then as soon as kind of Canelo was in front of Yasiel, he was real like, oh well, the best man will win. What was that like?
Yeah, it's always fun. It's just clubhouse manner, and we just have fun with it.
Hey Adrian, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting on this event.
Can you get a boxing pool like that real fast? Sorry. Thank you. Congratulations this year to the Dodgers, man.
She got ahead of herself and she took a selfie. So I'm gonna keep that. If you don't mind, I can send it to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Here we go. All right. So let's email that to myself. Okay.